Hi Virgos, welcome to your February general reading. Let's see what's in the cards for you for the month of February. May this be a month that brings you lots of joy and happiness, and we'll see what the cards have to say. These cards did not want to mix up, so alright then, let's go ahead since I've already shuffled them. See what your main card is. Virgo's main card, alright, for February. Ooh, alright. Well, okay. 3 of Swords. That's heartbreak breakup card. It could be needing to really think through about the lessons that you've had to learn from life's disappointments. Look at all these cards coming out. The beginning of the month, we get the World card. Then we get the Ace of... A lot of your cards are like sideways. Then we get the Ace of Cups, and then we get the 2 of Pentacles, right? So the world is at your feet. You're feeling like you have really accomplished some big goals. You feel like you've made a lot of headway, that you found some success in the things that you have going on. So now your cup is overflowing. You're feeling very emotionally supportive. Perhaps you're making new connections or looking to expand your romantic or emotional connections, your creativity out into the world. You may, though, be questioning about your job, which I'm like, Virgo, you cannot always be having like this job and money stuff coming up. What's going on? But you may be kind of just trying to figure out like, okay, yes, I'm good with where things are, but it does seem like you may still be ready for a new start. So whether you maybe found some peace in the space you were in before, it seems like you're still wanting more, perhaps wanting expansion, perhaps. Okay, middle of the month, we have the Star in reverse. So there is a bit of space of maybe feeling a little hopeless. We have the Justice card. We have the 4 of Pentacles. Or maybe you're just feeling out of touch with your dreams. Justice means bringing harmony. What you put in is what you get out. Financial security. Maybe you don't take that risk. Maybe you don't take that next stand, leaving an unhealthy situation, a mentally unhealthy situation for a better one. But I know you want this new start. It's very clear you're interested in a new start. It's very clear that, give more space. There we go. It's very clear you're interested in a new start, and it's very clear that there may be some disappointments, perhaps, as you try to get this energy going, as you try to branch out, as you try to maybe switch things up or add an additional income stream. There's some justice, perhaps. There's a Libra. We have Libra. We have Leo, or not Leo. We have Libra. We have the Star card is Aquarius energy. So we have a lot of trying out some different things, right? Right? We have a lot of air sign energy kind of popping in for you, but Star card is all about, make a wish upon a star, whatever it is that you put out there, whatever it is that your dreams are, there's hope that they will come true, to imagine what the world can look like for you. And so it seems like there may be, again, a disappointment, a loss, a feeling of unsteadiness going in there with that Justice card coming in, a invitation to find some balance, that whatever it is that you're putting in is what you're going to get out. And if your focus really truly is on more of financial, material stability, as it seems with this 4 of Pentacles, that may really pull you to understand that you have to leave a mentally taxing situation, that perhaps your hope of being able to stay in that space and make things work and have a new start in that place is not coming true. The final card is the Page of Wands. Yes, venturing out, trying something new, finding time for celebration, to be in touch with your loved ones and enjoy yourself, the end of a burden. Yeah, I think making the decision to leave, to fully leave, and perhaps that's why you're, and wonderful, we get the Temperance card. And maybe that's why that 2 of Pentacles came out kind of sideways in the beginning, was because there was an uncertainty around, like, okay, like I've successfully built up this life. I've overcome some of these challenges, which I don't think you had a lot of challenges per se, but like you've overcome things. You've really like successfully achieved your goals. And now it's like, do I stick with this, even though, I'm ready to maybe commit myself to something new, something I can be passionate about, or a new creative project or individual. But there was still a little uncertainty. And I really do see this as, particularly in this one, showing up as if it's not a person, if it's not a literal breakup, I really see it more showing up as a understanding that you've been in this position before where it was like, should I move forward? Should I let this go? Should I kind of move on? And I think the cards are saying that, like, in the similar way in which you've had to learn before, you're still kind of learning the lesson of when something has come to a close and it's time to leave. But as you get better and accept this decision, accept these circumstances, you get more of that fire back. You get a little bit more joy in your life. You get more balance. You don't feel that kind of push and pull between your heart and your mind, which is like justice energy. It is your mind telling you that things need to be fair, or it's not fair, or things need to be balanced, or it needs to be perfect. And that star card, which is very much just like, okay, how do I go into the depths of my unconscious and my psyche, and I'm able to kind of manifest those things. Balancing that energy out, especially when it seems like there might have been a lot of space that was maybe geared towards mentally what's best for you in order to protect your heart, right? Right. Outcome is 6 of Cups. So we're getting a little bit into that. You might be breaking up with a Libra energy or a air sign energy, or someone who is very cerebral. They're not necessarily very in touch with their emotions. Or you might have gotten broken up with this issue. So if this is a person situation, that might be the circumstances of what happened. We do have a 6 of Cups. So 6 of Cups is fond memories, looking on the past with fond memories, looking back at the experiences you've had, and maybe feeling a little naive about the circumstances and where you find yourself now. You get a Queen of Swords in reverse. So there's, with that one, a little bit of maybe a little harshness, a little coldness, or someone coming back from that and recognizing that, like, hey, maybe I need to be more in touch with my emotions when I talk to you. Maybe things have been flipped on the head where someone who showed up in a very strong position as the Justice card is now recognizing that, like, oh, me kind of pushing and saying that this is what's fair, this is what needs to happen because this is what you deserve based on what you put in, actually just ended up pushing you away and making you leave. And so now they may be trying to be a little bit more contrite, or trying to be a little bit more open, a little bit more flexible. And then, like, that being the end of this stressful situation and you venturing out and starting something new. So maybe a new investment, a new conversations, a new way of understanding. So it seems like you go through a very a mental process with this month. February seems like it's a space where you kind of get your mind right, as a nice way to put it, where it is that you recognize kind of what these connections are bringing to you, and the importance of putting your well-being, your mental awareness, your emotional wellness at the forefront, and not letting maybe other people kind of supersede that. And maybe even, make you feel like you have to forfeit your own desires, your own security, your own well-being in order to kind of maintain the status quo. Like, you really break out of that shell. Literally, 3 of Swords, breaking the heart open. You break your heart open in order to kind of get more of what it is you actually want. And a lot of that is this intellectual stimulation. You want intellectual peace. You want temperance. You want justice. You want your mind to be at ease. And I believe that by the end of this month, as you go through this process and you let go of this space where you realize that perhaps the dream that you've had of what this could be is not going to be the case, and you mentally walk away from that, you mentally let that thought process or that circumstance go, or that individual go, that you find this freedom, you find this fire, you find this joy, you find this balance that you've been seeking, and that actually may end up impacting the people around you, particularly the person who might have been the catalyst of all of this, to maybe come back around if you're interested, or for you to be able to have a more cordial, maybe more friendly circumstance with them. So, all right, that's going to be it for my Scorpios for the month. Scorpios, sorry, for my Virgos. This is my Virgo reading. That's it for my Virgos for the month. Maybe there's Scorpios going on here, but I did just do the Scorpio reading, so it could just be that. But don't get so caught up in your head. Do a lot of journaling. Talk with your friends. Talk with your families. Don't isolate yourself. There's no hermit energy or anything like that. In fact, there's a lot of people here, so I would say lean on your community, lean on your support system, check in with them, let them know kind of what's going on with you, and let them support you, let them have your back, as you especially may find that whatever was going on with this interaction, whether this is work, because it could be work, you have these pentacles showing up at kind of pivotal moments, or whether this is an individual or a group, or a institution, like maybe a court case or something like that, as you find yourself in this space of kind of like disappointment in the middle of the month, lean on your support system, lean on the people around you who care for you, because they will be here for you to celebrate when you leave, when you get out of this, when you successfully move past this, okay? But the end of the month will end on a good note, particularly mentally. You'll be in a good space at the end of the month, and you'll be excited about what's coming up next. All right, so that's going to be it. Go ahead, and if you would like a private reading or a personal reading, you can find the link below to work with me. And if you'd like personal coaching, you can book some time with me through that link as well. Have a great one. Subscribe, comment down below what you're looking forward to in the month of February, and hit that like button. Share with all your friends and family. I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.